Hey guys, my name's Emily, and I'm just receiving this transmission about what the event is and what's going on. So, I have to say, this is a very, 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 very big trigger warning. Um, yeah, just going into this with this information, you have to keep a pure heart and mind and soul because if you think about it from a lower place, you're going to get caught up in anger and sadness and fear and lower vibrations. So basically, what the event is that the earth is dying. That's what's going on. That's why everything's so crazy. Global warming, natural disasters, people fighting, conflict, etc. It's just all a reflection of each other because we're one, we're God, we're the universe, and we all make up part of God. Um, so basically, what's been going on is, yeah, the planet's been dying, and we have to ascend, and we're like ascending to heaven in a sense. So not to, and it'll be new Earth, it'll be a new age, it'll be a new era. So we can't think of this in like necessarily a bad way. We have to think of it like, um, yes, like we do have to, the physical earth, you could say, is dying and we have to save the planet. But the only way to save the planet is not to be of the physical earth because we're ascending to new earth. We're ascending to a new age, the age of Aquarius, as I said before. So when we ascend, we have to leave behind the old 3D paradigm. So, um, in a way, like the earth will die. And I'm not saying like, oh, the earth's going to end, and like, I'm not saying anything like that. It's just like the old ideas associated with everything on earth will die. It's more of like the death of a belief system because if we continue on with our current belief system, then yes, like the earth would die. But if we can all ascend ourselves to the highest point till we get to a place where we know we're ready to share what we've learned with others, then that's when we can help ascend the planet and we can help others ascend in the whatever unique way you were, sent here in a way to do. Um, so for me right now, that means making these videos that I just really felt called to start making all of a sudden. um, but yeah, when I received this transmission, I was like, whoa, okay. It's kind of like this spirit, I've been getting this like spiritual knowledge of like, something's happening, there's a shift, something's happening. And I didn't know what it was until like now I'm kind of coming into like a place of inner union. I'm a twin flame, so union is like the masculine and feminine coming together. And what I'm really picking up on is that like we're here to ascend the planet because the planet's dying. And if we look at this from a more spiritual and logical perspective, it's like, okay, it's a natural cycle of birth and death, rebirth, etc. And that's what's happening right now. So we don't need to think of it in a fearful way. Like we need to be very open-minded about things that are going on, but like we will lead by example, and that's how it will work, and that's how we will ascend the planet and save the planet, you could say, in the 3D. But what's really happening in the spiritual behind the scenes is that like, nothing was ever out of balance. Like, everything was happening for a reason. Like we're actually just going through a natural change and evolution progression. So yes, that's my message and that's what I wanted to share. So it could have been a really, you can go to easily to a place of fear after listening to this video. But remember, that's 3D. We need to ascend and we need to know that everything is okay, but that we do need to take action. So the action for you right now might be actually inaction or, healing, continuing to heal yourself, heal your blocks, heal your wounds. Or it might be to do something, it's whatever you feel guided to. And by guided, it will be easy. It won't feel blocked. It'll feel natural. You'll just want to go for it. Yeah, so thank you guys for listening, and I hope this helped.